to one's wardrobe. Moreover, many gender-inclusive fashion brands prioritize ethical and sustainable production methods. This includes using environmentally friendly materials and ensuring fair labor practices throughout their supply chains. By creating clothing that is sustainable, ethical, and accessible to people of all gender identities, the fashion industry is paving the way towards a more equitable and responsible future. One interesting development in the gender-inclusive fashion movement is the rise of gender-inclusive beauty and makeup products. Just as clothing can be gender-neutral and accessible to all, so too can beauty products. Many brands are now offering gender-neutral skincare, makeup, and fragrance lines, allowing people of all genders to express themselves and their individuality. Gender-neutral beauty products often feature minimalist packaging, and are designed to be used by anyone, regardless of their gender identity. This is a departure from the traditionally gendered packaging and marketing of many beauty products, which often use feminine or masculine design elements to appeal to specific demographics. Furthermore, gender-inclusive beauty products can help to break down traditional beauty standards and allow people to express themselves in new and exciting ways. This is especially important for people who don't fit neatly into traditional gender categories, and who may have previously felt excluded from the beauty industry. In addition to gender-inclusive beauty products, we're also seeing a rise in the popularity of gender-neutral fragrances. These fragrances are designed to be unisex, with scents that are not overly feminine or masculine. This allows people to express themselves in a more subtle and nuanced way, and can help to create a more inclusive and diverse fragrance market. Another important aspect of the gender-inclusive fashion movement is the role that social media and online communities play in promoting inclusivity and diversity. Social media platforms like Instagram and TikTok have become powerful tools for individuals and brands to connect with their audiences and promote inclusivity and diversity in fashion. Many influencers and creators on these platforms are using their platforms to showcase gender-inclusive fashion and beauty looks, and to advocate for greater representation and inclusivity in the fashion industry. This includes showcasing unisex clothing lines, gender-neutral beauty products, and models of all gender identities and body types. Moreover, many fashion brands are using social media to connect with their audiences and promote gender-inclusive fashion. This includes sharing behind-the-scenes content, hosting Q&A sessions with designers and models, and highlighting the work of activists and organizations that are working towards greater inclusivity and diversity in the industry. By using social media and other online platforms to promote gender-inclusive fashion, we're creating a more connected and engaged community that is working towards a more inclusive and equitable fashion industry. Another important aspect of the gender-inclusive fashion movement is the way it's changing the way we think about and consume fashion. Rather than focusing solely on trends and seasonal collections, gender-inclusive fashion encourages us to think about clothing and accessories as timeless and versatile pieces that can be worn by anyone, regardless of their gender identity. This approach to fashion promotes a more conscious and sustainable way of consuming, as people are encouraged to invest in quality, timeless pieces that can be worn for years to come. This is a departure from the fast fashion culture that dominated the industry in the past, which encouraged people to constantly update their wardrobe with the latest trends. Moreover, gender-inclusive fashion is also changing the way we think about gender and identity more broadly.